Wow, it looks beautiful, Natalia.
Patisserie Florentine has now been open 8 years in Englewood, New Jersey.
Look at this. I wanted to show you that.
The restaurant is a place that fuses Tomer's passion for food and coffee. But when a customer wondered if there was a way to expand the coffee and pastries beyond the restaurant setting,
I was sitting with his laptop and a cappuccino, actually a cortado, and the almond croissant. And he asked me, like, can we bring this quality to people, not necessarily in a coffee shop, where it's more convenient? And I started talking to him, and that was 10 months ago, and now we are already with the first 4 wheels on the road.
and for this alumnus of City Tech, the Zing the Day coffee truck was born.
It aims to bring accessibility and convenience and quality for customers that are in the suburbs. We're not as privileged in New York City, for example, or any big city, to get a great cup of coffee.
But it's not just any coffee. When the pandemic shut down his restaurants, Tomer dove deep into coffee research.
And I just started calling different coffee vendors and roasters, and I tried probably about 30 different coffees. I just wanted to take coffee to the next level.
As well as running 3 restaurants and his new venture, Tomer teaches at Bergen Community College, where he helped create the first coffee accreditation course in the country, and where he dove into deeper studies of coffee culture.
We learn about farming a little bit, how we source it, how we roast it, how we introduce latte art, also brewing systems, basically everything that you see from the beautiful side of coffee. It's really interesting to teach people without much experience. So I came up with this silly name of positioning the steamer in the right way. Usually we say, oh, a little bit like this, a little bit like this. So I said, okay, we're gonna coin a new term. It's gonna be called kiss the milk. It's when the tip of the steamer just touches the surface of the milk.
And so, his love of coffee fed back into the restaurant, and now, a coffee truck. There are now 2 on the road in northern New Jersey, where he spreads the gospel of good coffee.
It's about, for me, continuing to be involved in the community, have the common ground of food and coffee involved in any single thing that I do in my life as far as a career, because that's my passion, whether it's in education, the restaurant industry, startup.
Tomer hopes one day to see the little orange trucks across the nation, but for now, look for them in New Jersey. For Urban U, I'm Craig Thompson.